Go.
What I need to know is who else have stepped
royalty in their house on the Tuesday. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you. Let's get this thing started. We bringing y'all guys a little treat tonight on Tuesday, because I don't know what y'all was doing, but as you see, we get in even on Tuesdays with talking Tika, baby. Have a seat, royalty.
Thank you.
How about that?
My queen.
Oh, did y'all hear that? Well, can you tell the people who you are?
My name is Charlsie Hylick, and I'm from Chicago, and I'm from the Stafford community.
She's being modest, guys. I don't know if you guys have seen the video that's been circulating lately. I want to say, Steppers posted it. It was a trio with yourself, Lola, friend to the show, Hylick, and then I think it was another couple on the stage as well.
That one that was with her, the first one that they were playing, that one we were on stage by ourselves.
Okay.
And then I think the second one that they're playing,
They recently started playing that.
yeah, is with Tika, Charlsie, and Maurice Turner.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen it. This woman right here, she has to be the most modest person I think I have ever met in the Stafford community, first of all. I mean, some of them walk in giving the dossiers. Listen, honey, let me let you know, honey, I'm a legend. Where's my seat? Basically.
I'm more humble than that.
I mean, she walks in like, oh, I'm Charlsie. We were calling her the wrong name for weeks. We were calling her Charlsie. She never even corrected us. I mean, she's just that. She's like, oh, baby, just call me. I'm just one of the servant of the Lord. I mean, it's just, I mean, she never corrected us. So we're like, her name was what? And I think
when you know where you're from and where you come from and what you don't bother with the accolades of the outsiders. So you sort of bring all that in and just do what you do and how you do you.
Now, on this show, are we going to give a disclaimer, ladies? Okay, well, basically, let me see if my producers have a disclaimer. They're looking at me like, girl, it's Tuesday. We don't get disclaimers on Tuesday. What are you doing? You're supposed to be having a show on Tuesday. But basically, in a nutshell, I'm going to ask you some questions. Ask some things about you. I want you to be as free as you want to be. Talk how you want to talk. It's Tuesday. And the way I look at it is that because it's Tuesday and we have tea, and let me let you guys know something. Y'all see this fucking floating around in this tea? We have special tea tonight because it's Tuesday. On Saturdays, I drink regular tea. Right. This has a little something in it. Okay, so go ahead and give a disclaimer.
The views and opinions expressed on this show are solely those of the guests, viewers, and other contributors. These views and opinions do not necessarily represent those of Talking Tea with Tika, its staff, or any contributors to this show.
Okay. So basically what that's saying is that you can say what you want to say. It's on you. Don't call me, because I can't.
For those of you all that know me know I don't drink, but if I'm drinking, I might say anything. So it's a forewarning of me drinking. Let's blame it on this.
It's special.
It's special.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm not going to say it's just specialty.
Specialty.
Specialty. You're over 21, right?
Yeah. Over 21 and don't drink.
Well, we got you in good hands tonight. We have a lot of family with you tonight, so I think you'll be fine. Let's get started. How long have you been stepping?
Let's see. 40 years.
Wow. 40 years. So at what age did you start stepping?
7.
At the age of 7.
Yes.
Now I know, did you see the video that I posted actually during the Heritage Ball of a little young girl that was dancing with Drew?
Yeah.
When you saw that, what did you think?
That reminded me of me when I was that age, or younger, bigger scale and as such, but it was in the basement with people that knew how to step.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Now guys, can you hear her? Because I think the music might get a bit too loud because we don't have mics tonight. So you were 7 when you started.
Yes.
Now, you started in the basement. I guess you said watching your parents, or how did you get into stepping?
Well, my mother and Daryl Davis, I don't know if you guys know him, but that's my first cousin, and his father and my mother always bopped or walked together. And seeing them walk and do the two-step, I was taught the two-step first at that age. So I had gotten a feel for the dance of bopping early. But I have brothers that are 9 and 10 years older than I am, and stepping was coming into play with Sam Chapman. Big ups to Sam for bringing out the music, the stepping music, and allowing us to step to that. And they would come to my mom's house when she went to work and practice with each other, the guys. So at some point they used to use a broom, and they stopped using the broom to use me. And you was back right. So, wow. So they started giving sets at the house, and when the guys and girls got together, it was guys that were too short to dance with some of the women, and they would ask my brother, well, can I step with your little sister? You know, like she knows. Wow. And I would be like, yeah, let me step. I know how to do it. Wow. But it was mostly the fast songs, not anything. You know.
So give us an example of the songs that you guys would dance to back then.
Parliament's Flashlight.
Oh, wow.
All of the JBs, you know, that was the favorite thing for the fast stepping for guys was JBs. So anything JB Monorail or any of those songs, that was perfect. Or some Earth, Wind, Fire.
Just your fast.
Riding High.
Okay.
Those type of songs.
Those are the songs that we now.
Life in the Country.
Oh, y'all listen to me. Wait a minute. Don't go past that. If royalty says that's a good song, that is a good song. I digress. Go ahead.
But you have to have a good DJ to know how to blend that song, because it is 10 minutes long, 8-10 minutes long, so they need to know how to cut it short and bring in another song.
So wait a minute, you can't cut off the little boo, 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 boo. That's important. I haven't seen that. I've seen the whole thing.
It's a blend.
Can we talk about that off camera? Because I can't get the boo, boo. I got to get those.
We're going to give that to you.
Okay, thank you.
We give that to you.
Right in the country inside. It is fine, because you're in the country right now.
Right.
You're in the country. You are deep in the country. So thank you for coming out here to meet with me at this studio, which is my home. So I appreciate that. That means it. Thank you so much.
Good people, her and her husband.
We're okay.
Please, no, they
are not act around people. That's it. We don't. None of this. I'm not. All right. So you were stepping at 7. Now, when you're dancing at home with your brothers and your friends, you know, grown folks and all that. Would you dance at school?
Yeah. It was a couple of times that I wanted to in grammar school, you know, because my mom gave us our birthday parties in school. So if my brother had a party in 8th grade, then, you know, she would give him a party and they would have the music. And of course, you know, if they played any JVs, the guys would get up and start stepping. I'd be like, okay, I want to do it. Can I do it? Can I do it? And I was like, you know, let me dance with them. And then that's how I started in grammar school. But once I got to high school, no. When I got to college, definitely no.
Really?
Yeah. It was because growing up, stepping back then was considered pimps, thugs, drug dealers, you name it, crooks.
Right.
But they would come to the stepper sets, suited up, you know, tailor-made, initials on the finger waves.
Not the finger waves.
Finger waves. Butter, they call it. They call it a butter. So they would have butters down here, you know.
I'm sorry, the finger waves are called butters?
Yeah. You have butter. It was a butter. Yeah.
That's a new one for us.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, so growing up with this stepping thing and seeing it for so many years, give me your opinion of the state of it now. Ooh. That's a loaded question, I know.
Yes. Okay. It's history for me, so you can't take the history that's there from me and from what it is, and we have wonderful dancers that are out here today, but is something missing a little bit, especially how it was for me learning how to, coming up, and I think I approached stepping more so as a form of dance to go out to do in my 20s. So at 23, 24, I would go to the Fantasy or wherever Sam Chapman, because I wasn't really old enough to get in, so wherever Sam was at, I was sure to get in to step. And it was the camaraderie, it was the
It's lifestyle. It was totally different.
It was totally different. It was like you could go, you knew that when certain songs come on, the women like moved back and gave the men the floor to let them dance, you know, but you had the Darlindas and the Janices that would be in the mix. So it's like I grew up seeing that and watching that. It's like, okay, my turn.
I want to do that. I want to do that.
Yeah.
So, would you say that the state of it, you definitely said there's a piece missing. And I think the piece that may be missing is the lifestyle part of it. Because a lot of us was introduced to stepping. I'm just speaking for myself. I actually saw it. I was out somewhere. And it was just a couple dancing. I'm thinking, that would be nice to just know how to do a dance, a couple's dance. And so, of course, I Googled it. Stepping classes near me. Classes popped up and I just went in and we paid our $10 and we learned stepping. Later, kind of as I got into any kind of different people and traveled, you have to travel with this and go to the Mecca. I know a lot of people don't really agree with that. But my thing is, how are you going to, you got to feel the culture, you can eat some of the food and talk to some of the people. And just But when I did go to Chicago, it was a totally different feel and I saw the dance different. And I looked at myself and said, I don't look like that. Like, why I don't look like that?
Because it's a form of release in Chicago to, you know, get off of work and go home and you hear a couple of songs, it's like, okay, I'm going to go out stepping. So you don't care who party it is. You wonder, say, who's the DJ? Because it's about the music for you. You say, what's going on? If it happened to be a Wednesday after work, you say, okay, what's going on Wednesday? Okay, what's the DJ? Oh, no, they're not going to do it. Oh, what's the DJ? Oh, go over here. Or you could always go to a hole in the wall that plays stepping music and step and then go home. So it's like that wind down time. It's like if you come home to a glass of wine or whatever your downtime is.
It was okay.
Yeah, stepping is that for some of us in Chicago. It's like,
so this doesn't feel weird to you?
No, not at all.
Because I'm gonna give you some food. We're gonna get some chili.
So this is real.
This is what happens. I'm trying to create it. I'm trying.
No,
I don't know.
No, you're doing good.
I'm doing good.
This
Thank
is
you.
good.
Thank
On a
you.
Tuesday night to come out and step and hear good music. Billups, the Candyman for that.
That's the sound mix that she's talking to with Tika DJ Candyman. Y'all be hearing about him some more.
Yeah.
So coming in on a Tuesday, Wednesday, I know her, which is also a friend of the show, he would talk about these midday sets you guys would have, or the fact that everything that we do here seems to start after 9 o'clock. Where in Chicago, I mean, you may get off, maybe start at 2, brunch.
Yeah.
It's no big deal to dance early.
No.
And I said, for us, that would be, now we do have a day set here, but it's only one that's been able to really be successful. Now hopefully more people will start to do that.
Well, when you embrace the dance as if it is something that you need to get out and do, versus, oh, I'm gonna dress up and go out stepping tonight, and we're gonna do a little dancing, and we're gonna do a little stepping in. But it's more so of, okay, I need a release, I wanna get out, I wanna go step, we're going to step in. It could be at somebody's house like this. You could say on a Saturday, hey, come on over and start playing stepping music, and next thing you know, we got a party going, and it's a release of stepping.
So you say we look, and when you just said that, I do agree, we look at it differently. Let's just put some clothes on and go out dancing. Let's go out stepping, where you guys like, oh honey, I have got to get my step on today. I had a rough day at work.
On, whatever you have on, you can just go and dance.
Now, how do you feel about powder on the floor?
Never had to use it, don't understand it, but to each his own. But I don't need it, powder.
Well, you have to be able to spin. See, you can't really spin if you don't have powder.
Well, stepping is not all about spinning. No, it's not. We're not spin tops. I mean, you save some of that for contests, to show out, to do the spins and to show the intricacy of a spin. Because I can spin all day long. You can take me around this whole floor and spin me. You can turn me upside down and spin me. I'm going to be there with you because I know how to dance. But that's not something I would like to do because it is a dance. Dance from your hips to your feet, not from up here and a bunch of spins. You know, no one wants to come up, I know I don't, wants to come out and spin a lot. No, I don't want to spin a lot. I want to dance. I want to feel the music. I want to embrace the music. I want to enjoy the songs. If I'm constantly on the spin mode, you're not allowing my feet to work.
Wow.
And some women have their hands already out waiting for the next spin turn. because I have to be prepared for the guy's hand to come and spin me whichever way he wants to spin me. So I'm not allowed to really sit in a dance and really dance because I'm so busy spinning, waiting on a spin, anticipating a spin, anticipating this turn that's about to happen. Yeah, it looks cool from a guy's standpoint because this is all he's doing.
Working you to death.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No. We're not going to do that with me. No, yes, appropriate times I'll do it. When I'm in the mood, I'll do it. But no, not all the time, because that's not me feeling the music. I'm not really there when it's spinning, because you're not allowing me to do what I do best.
Now, if you have a guy, you're in the area, you've been in Atlanta for a while here, and I'm sure you've danced with some dancers here that may be accustomed to a lot of the overhead spinning and the spinning and things. How do you, what's going on? What happened? Oh, no. What is this? Right. What do you do to stop it? Because, I'm sure they try to get you in it. Is there some trick you do to say, or you still don't?
Once they let you go, they're going to let you go eventually to do a spin, and then you just move back and start dancing. So that means that you can't really approach me for another spin, or when I feel that you're doing too much, I lock my arms up.
Now, is that appropriate to do? Because the man's supposed to control his dance. Are you blocking him? Is that appropriate?
A man leads, but it's sometimes in leading the dance, and he's leading it into a space that I'm not cool with. Yeah, it's appropriate.
I love that.
It is.
I actually love that. Because I think a lot of times people have taught that the man's dance. And I don't know, you may differ that. Do you think it's the man's dance or is it the woman's dance, or is it our dance?
It's our dance. We both are there to enjoy the music. We're both there to dance. I'm going off of your vibe. If someone comes to the dance that want to dance with me is boring, you just wasted a song for me because you're boring. You're just going backwards, forward, spin, backwards, forwards, okay. All right.
I know where this is headed.
Yeah.
This is not going to be good. So do you take over the dance?
No, that's the last dance I get.
So basically you give them that one.
Yeah.
And then you're, thank you, sweetie. So what if they come back and ask you for another?
No, thank you.
So you don't say like, I hate her? Like you don't have to come up with an excuse?
No. And then sometimes they come back, okay, I've asked you to dance a couple times, what's going on, and so on. I say, well, you know what, this is a dance that we do together. You got to let me flow with it and let me have, my moments to dance the dance.
So you will tell them.
Yeah,
they keep coming back, listen, let me tell you why I'm not dancing with you.
Because I think that's what's not being said. A lot of people are letting people dance with them and then go behind their back and talk about it. And say, well, he don't do this and he don't do that. She messed up. She don't have, No, I'm gonna tell you. Like, I like dancing with you. It seems like you got the potential, but you're not allowing the dance to go. It was a guy that said he was an instructor. And we were downstairs at the Harrison Ball talking about stepping. He said, oh yeah, I'm an instructor and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, I won't say his name or where. But then we went upstairs and he had seen me and came over and asked me to dance. And I said, okay. He literally was counting 5, 6, 7, 8. And I told him, I said, you don't have to count with me. I'm going to go wherever you put me. Believe me, I know how to follow. So if you want me over here, I'm going to go there. If you don't have to count, and you don't have to force me to go to, you can just touch me and I'm going to go where you want me to go. There's no force.
I am sure you did not understand that.
Well, I don't know where he's teaching it, but a lot of people are learning something that they shouldn't be taught.
So, well, it's numbers. Everybody's kind of trained on a number. And I know you guys probably weren't trained that way.
No.
You didn't count. So when you were dancing, you were not counting at all.
No. And that sometimes throw a person off because I was just explaining to a person that I actually gave private to. And I told him that by him knowing the 8 count, in some songs, it puts him behind the beat. So he's so busy with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the song is more of a 6 count. And people have their difference. I never knew about a count. So whatever, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever it is, and however someone instructs to teach, fine. But I think as a learner, you should know it all. So therefore, the music dictates to you sometimes. There's a break in songs. Every song is not simple 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And every song is not that. You have breaks in song where you need to break it down because the music is breaking down. See, you have to listen to the music. And once you listen to the music, everything else flows. It's okay to learn to count, but I would say learn it on the back end because now you are behind the beat. So in order for him to catch up the beat, I told him to do the 6. That's the only way I can tell him. You know, you have to do a wider stride to catch the beat. You can't do the right here. Right. Because that beat is saying we need to go at it. So we need to make some bigger steps. And if you're going to make bigger steps, then your count should be a smaller count. So
y'all get that? You got that? Some of the folks in the audience going, I think I got that. You making notes of them? Yeah, I
once you love the dance,
right.
you just love the dance. And I love the dance, period.
And I can tell.
So I enjoy the music and I enjoy dancing with the people. But, you know, when you have this, it's like you talk to people, okay, we taught you how to step. Okay, maybe let me give you a try. Oh, what's the count you learned on? And you don't want to do all of that. You just want to come out and just dance. Forget all of that and just dance.
And that's hard to do, I'll be honest. I'm transitioning over into dancing more to the song and more to the lyrics and listening to each other. Yeah, I'm transitioning.
And when I like watching people dance too. There's some good dancer out there that motivates me while I'm sitting down watching. It's like, yes, get it. And you did that for me.
Yes,
you did that for me. I was like, okay, Tika, work it, girl, you gotta work it. Yes.
Because you don't know how big my head got. I'm surprised how they would get all my head in my car. I'm just gonna be honest.
And sometimes that's what people need, that motivation. That's why I came over here and said, girl, you better work that shit.
Yes, you did. And I appreciate it. You just don't know how much I appreciate it because I think a lot of times in this community, it might not have happened, you know, in your sector of people. Chicago, everybody's a pretty good dancer. But in some of your other areas, I think sometimes instead of them giving kudos to someone that may be good, they may be, you know, I mean, why not? I mean, if they look good, tell them.
Right. Tell them.
Why not?
And you can see me because I'm looking at you like this. Like,
And then the one time you got up and stood like right in the middle of the dance, like, girl, let me tell you something. I said, oh.
Yeah. Because
I love
sometimes the woman makes the guy look good. If a guy is just doing the same movement backwards and forwards, something got to look exciting. Everybody looks boring and everybody's doing the same thing. So if I taught someone how to step, I don't want you to look like me. I want you to look like you get better. I want you to look better than what I'm doing, you know, because I taught you and that makes me feel good that you are out here doing you and enjoying it and I'm enjoying you doing you.
Yeah, I heard that. But that comes from being confident in yourself too.
Yes.
That has to go back to that.
Confidence.
Now, so stepping is definitely confidence.
Yes.
Stepping has a little bit of arrogance. Sounds so negative, but
it's there.
Is it?
Yes.
But that's a part of it.
Yeah. It's like dance like you the best thing in here. Yes.
Now, how do you not outdance the person that you're dancing with?
There's no such thing because a dance, you're dancing with somebody, so you all are dancing good. I mean, I can motivate a guy to dance just as much as he can motivate me to do the dance. There are some guys that say, yeah, a woman, when she gets down, that motivates them. And they'll tell you, like, you know, in the middle of the song,
You better work.
right.
Yeah, I've had that come like, here you go.
Right. Or I'll tell a guy, you did that.
Okay.
I like that.
Because we're doing this together.
I was like, I like that. You did that move, you know.
So, I know we were talking before the show started, and you had mentioned someone that's a friend of the show that you gave some tutelage to. Who was that person?
You must be talking about Andre.
Andre Blackwell. Ain't that something? Now, you know him before he was dancing.
Yes. Well, he used to come to the 50, and he didn't learn from a count. There was no count with him. He came in relentless, and I mean he was relentless with Lola and I to give dances like, Lola, it's your time. No, it's your turn. It's your turn. And he was such a cool person and good guy that we had no reason not to say no. You know, because he was really trying to learn how to do things and to perfect it in a way that, okay, I'm gonna catch that. I'm gonna do it again. Let me do it again. I mean, it was one day we stayed up on the floor and he had on that red suit, red pants, and a checker jacket. And we stayed on the floor for a while until he got a certain move. He just said, okay, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. So he didn't learn from a count like most people. When you like something and you want to do it, it's not all about the count, it's about what you like doing and learning from somebody. You know, it was, yeah, I learned from my brothers and I learned from my family, but it was a couple of women that when I went down, I used to go to Chick Rick's and some things, and it was this lady named Stephanie, and she has a sister named Cynthia, I don't know her last name, and, no, Yolanda, and then Stephanie was a part of the first Sunday set at the Connection, and I would watch them because they had the sexiness. See, I was abrasive because I was taught by guys, so I had that abrasiveness going on. And when I saw them, it was like, oh my God, another world had opened up because it was so feminine and it was sexy and it was bringing it to a point where it's that they were enjoying it and made you enjoy it. So I just started watching them and I was like, okay, I like that.
Now, do you still look at, do you still look down? Well, yeah, obviously. But I mean, do you still look at the floor like, you know what? I think I can pick something up from her. Or you have you learned it all? Or you don't have anything else you can learn? Or do you still say, you know what? I think I may want to put that in my dance. Like, how do you look at it?
No, because at this point you are who you are. You know, it's your journey. And on my journey, I already picked up what I needed to pick up. Now I'm done. So I don't need to look any further. So I just do the dance the way I like to do it and how I like to do it.
So how long did it take before you got to that point? You say, no, I don't need it anymore, I'm done.
Oh, this was like in my 20s.
So I got about 25 more years.
I mean, when the spinning and the turns came about, which, you know, Andre was a part of that whole era of spinning, him, Tickman, and some other people were a part of that spinning type of crowd. And you just picked up the spinning and doing it.
But you knew because you knew your foot places.
Yeah,
so it wasn't a problem.
It wasn't a problem, no.
Well, I just want to say this. I have enjoyed this. We were going to just do a cute little Tuesday treat, and I think it was really cute. What y'all think? Give me some hearts. Give me some thumbs up if y'all think this is really cute little something on a Tuesday. We're going to go downstairs and have some chili. I hope you like chili. You like chili?
Yes.
Okay, y'all folks from Chicago, y'all be doing too much.
Yeah,
I don't drink tea. I don't drink.
And we don't like this, we don't do that.
Ooh, they do too much. Way too much.
We're quick to say that.
Y'all like, let's talk about what y'all do like.
But coming south a lot now, you know, you have to bend a little bit, but I've been over in Europe. And in Europe, you can't say what, you know, I've tried everything. You know, what is that? Oh my God, okay, let me
just try this. But I do want to let you know before I go, guys, I do have gel, I have a hard brush, and I have a rat tooth comb. I need you to give me some butters over here. I just need some butters. You see a few butters coming down there.
I wish I could.
I mean, come on, you gotta give me some butters, right? Some butters? No butters? Okay. No butters.
Let that stay in the past. Or you might could come to the East of the Ryan in Chicago and sing the song.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in and talking to you with Tika and my girl.
Yes.
What's your name? Say
Charlsie.
just in case they forgot.
Yes.
Love you guys.